to go live on TikTok all the time. This is my first YouTube live. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it. At some point in time, I will go live on a regular and recurring basis. I'm thinking maybe Sunday night or Monday night, go live. In the future, this is a trial run live stream from the Villages, Florida. Are there any restaurants open on Christmas Day in the Villages? I think so. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the band plays every day of the year, even Christmas Day. So the bands on the square, they play 365 days a year. So if the bands on the square are playing, I would think that the restaurants on the square are open. Yes, the Villages doesn't close down for Christmas. They do not. And I believe even on Christmas Day, Christmas evening, I think the bands play. I'm pretty sure. I don't think... You love TikTok. Well, I can't believe you haven't seen me on TikTok. I'm a TikTok person. Maybe you subscribe to my TikTok account. Do you subscribe to my TikTok account? Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking my videos. So I did TikTok before I did YouTube. Well, actually, I did YouTube before I did TikTok. I was doing YouTube Shorts, and it was too cumbersome to upload YouTube Shorts, so I went to TikTok. This is 2 years ago, and I did TikTok, and then now I'm back to YouTube, and I'm doing YouTube long videos. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. This is the swimming pool. There was a woman in the swimming pool who just left the pool. She said the water temperature was 92 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the swimming pool I'm at. 92 degrees Fahrenheit is the water temperature. Larko, I hope you got your shorts on. Geez, I'm in the swimming pool, Lar. I have swimming trunks on. I do. As far as I know, the rules in the Villages are that you have to have swimming trunks on to go in the swimming pools. There are no nude swimming pools in the Villages. You cannot swim nude in the Villages unless you want to get a indecent exposure ticket. Okay. Be right back. Your granddaughter called you. Thanks for joining. How are you, Larko? Thanks for joining. Tap your screen for likes. It helps promote my videos to a wider audience. You can hit the like button right there. There's a like button. I do Villages related content, just so you know. I hope you enjoy the Villages related content. If you have any content you'd like to see from the Villages, just let me know. I would appreciate it. My name is Tim. Thank you for joining. My YouTube channel is called Streams of Dreams. Let me know in the comments below if you like the YouTube channel name, Streams of Dreams. I just pulled that out of the air. Thanks for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Yes, this pool is in the Villages, Geraldine. Yes, it is. It is in the Villages. The water temperature is 92 degrees Fahrenheit. If you are international, you'll have to convert that to Celsius. I don't know what that is in Celsius. 92 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that Celsius? I don't know. Thanks for liking and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. How are y'all doing today? I've been live for 9 minutes. My first YouTube live. Actually, this is my first mobile YouTube live. I did go live on YouTube 3 years ago, but I had to go live on my laptop computer. Thanks for liking my videos. I do appreciate you joining my live stream today. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have questions about the villages. How are y'all doing today? Don't know how to live my YouTube channel though. You can go live if you have less than 1,000 subscribers. You need to go live on a laptop computer. If you have more than 1,000 subscribers, you can go live on your mobile phone. At least that's the rules in America. Yes. So you'd have to be on a laptop computer to go live if you have less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thanks for liking my videos and joining. I am broadcasting live from the Villages, Florida. Thanks for joining. My name is Tim. My YouTube channel is Streams of Dreams. Please subscribe and like my videos if you like them. Oh, okay. I do appreciate it. You can forward the live to your friends as well. I think you can forward the live stream to your friends. Thanks for joining. If you have any questions about the villages, let me know. I'll answer those. I'll try to answer them as much as I can. My name is Tim. What story should we talk about today? It was a warm day in the villages. It was sunny and 95 degrees. Oh, you did? Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you for liking my videos and subscribing to my channel. I do appreciate it. I should do a walk and talk. Maybe my next live I'll go to Sumter Square and do a walk and talk. Would anybody like to see that? Thanks for liking my videos and subscribing. How are y'all doing? If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. I would appreciate it. So when is everybody going to move to the villages? Is anybody on here that plans on moving to the villages? Let me know in the comments below. Do you plan on relocating someday to the villages? And if you do, what are your comments going to be like? Or when are you going to move? When are you going to relocate? Thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. Tap your screen for likes. Actually, you have to hit the like button. There is a like button right there. At least it's there on my screen. It might be in a different location on your screen. It might be there. I don't know. But you can see it's kind of a cloudy evening. It was partly cloudy most of the day here in the Villages, Florida. It was probably 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I do appreciate that. And then around 4 o'clock it clouded up. It thundered and it rained a little bit. Actually, it didn't rain very much. And then the thunderstorms moved away. By 5:30 they were gone. Thanks for joining. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. I do appreciate it. Otherwise, we can play a game. If you have no questions, we can play a game. I'm going to think of a number between 1 and 10. And you can guess the number. Leave the comment. Just guess a number between 1 and 10. And I will let you know who the winner is. The closest, Chris Oxford guesses 3. I want everybody on the live to guess what my number in the back of my head is between 1 and 10. Chris Oxford guessed 3. I need at least 3 guesses. Oh, you're in Lakeland, Florida. Well, that's nice. Anybody else want to guess the number? Chris has guessed 3. Pretty soon I will reveal the number between 1 and 10. Crab Shack 7. Crab Shack's the winner. 7 is the number. 7 is my lucky number. Savannah Lakes Village in South Carolina. Really, you live in Savannah Lakes in South Carolina. Crab Shack, you won. You won a shout out, Crab Shack. That's kind of an interesting name. Sue Lane, you can't guess 7 after somebody else already guessed 7. But 7 is the correct number. It's also my lucky number. Thanks for joining. Does anybody have questions about the Villages? I'm here in the Villages waiting for you to ask questions about the Villages. This is my very first Villages live stream on YouTube. Just got home from a lifestyle visit. Oh, really? Where are the new lifestyle visits? What is the village, or what is the villa neighborhood called where the lifestyle visits are? Crab Shack. We are buying a home in the Villages. Our house is up for sale now. You had a great time. Did you go to Brownwood Square? Crab Shack. Did you go to... And Sue Lane, we're buying a home in the Villages. Our house is up for sale now. Oh, you're going to wait for your home to sell. Are you going to buy new? Harper Villas. What village is that in, Crab Shack? Because when I did my lifestyle stay 2 years ago, I was staying in, what is it? It's not, I think it was in DeLuna. I stayed in a villa in DeLuna for my lifestyle stay 2 years ago. That is when they opened up the new bridge. When they opened up the new bridge. Hi, Ricardo. How are you? They opened up the new golf cart bridge. Okay, so that is new then. Franklin Rec Center. So that is down by, is that in like Dabney? What is the village down there called? It's down in the Dabney area, I think. So when I stayed at a lifestyle visit, it was actually across the turnpike, and it was down in like DeLuna. Yeah, so you're down in the Dabney area. Yeah, they're trying to sell the homes down there. If you're buying a new home, where are they selling them now? Are they selling them in the Dabney area? Pfeiffer Place. Charlotte model, that's my favorite courtyard villa. Did I ever say that on one of my videos, that the Charlotte, if I was going to buy a courtyard villa, it would be the Charlotte model. That is the model that I stayed in on my lifestyle visit 2 years ago, was the Charlotte courtyard villa model. It's a very nice home. The only thing I would warn you about is the highway noise, because the courtyard villa I stayed in on my lifestyle visit was right on the turnpike, and I could hear the turnpike noise. Yes, Ricardo. Quick question, Ricardo. Go ahead. That's what this live is about, answering questions, if I can answer them. Yes, Ricardo. What kind of questions do you have? I'll try to answer them. Crab Shack. Ours was called Emerald. Very quiet area. Yeah, if you're, have you dropped one of your earphones in the pool? Yes, I have, Ricardo. So these earphones, you can see this earphone right here. This is a JBL earphone. You see it? It's JBL. And these are water resistance earplugs. These JBLs are water resistant. They will withstand, I could drop this in the water up to, I think, 3 meters. And they should survive. So I bought these water resistant / waterproof earplugs because I listen to music when I'm in the swimming pool. And I have dropped this in the pool a few times and dried them out, and they work fine. So the answer is yes. I've also dropped my phone in the pool twice. I have a Samsung Galaxy S23, and that's what I'm broadcasting live on. The Samsung Galaxy S23 is actually water resistant. I dropped my phone in the pool twice. On this ledge, you can see this ledge. Right here's a ledge. I dropped it in the water. It was fully submerged for 10 seconds or so, and I dried it out. So the Samsung Galaxy S23 is a water resistant phone. All you have to do is dry it out. And how I dry my phone out is I take it out of the case, and then I grab the phone. I get into my golf cart. I hold my phone in my hand outside of the golf cart, and I drive around the neighborhood about 10 minutes, and my phone is dry. Maybe I should make a video one day, a YouTube long video, showing everybody how I dry my phone out when I drop it in the swimming pool. Yours was an Emerald model. I don't think I've ever been in an Emerald model Courtyard Villa. I do like the Charlotte model. The Charlotte model has a large U-shaped kitchen. So the Charlotte model Courtyard Villa has a U-shaped kitchen. Ricardo, yes, absolutely. So does the Emerald model Courtyard Villa have a U-shaped kitchen? That would be my question to you. You know you could dry your phone with rice? Yes. I've tried that before. Actually, that brings up another story. I'm constantly dropping things in the swimming pool. He has separate golf cart garage. Oh, it does. Okay, yes. Yeah, that is very nice. I dropped one of my battery packs. See, I have a battery pack here. This is a battery charger from my phone. And last year, I dropped one of my battery packs in the pool, and that didn't work. And I put it in rice. And I put it in rice for like 2 months. And after 2 months, the battery pack started working again. I was surprised. So when you live in the villages, if you're like me, make sure you buy waterproof electronics or buy plenty of rice to dry it out. It has a separate golf cart garage. Yes. The Emerald has a... if you would buy a Charlotte model, you could, if you would build it, you could ask them to add a third golf cart garage on it. Could you not? If you built a home, if you had the villages build you the home, I think you could get them to build a golf cart garage on a Charlotte. I think you don't have to buy one of their pre-existing spec homes. But I heard that the villages has now started discounting some of their new homes. And that's rare. They discounted some of the new homes back during COVID, where they would advertise a price and then a month or 3 months later they would lower the price. But they have started discounting some of the new homes again. So sales are a little soft, I think, based on that. Sales are a little bit soft. So is everybody on the live stream? Are you interested in? Yes. That's about as much as you're going to get off Crab Shack. 20 or 30K. That's as much as the villages is going to budge. So if you can find the home that you like, and if they discounted it for 20 or 30K, if you like the location, I would grab it. I don't think they're going to discount it much more unless there is a housing crash. And there is various schools of thought on a housing crash. I'm not sure if there's going to be one or not. But during COVID, the villages just kept building homes. They just kept expanding during COVID. Everybody thought they were going to stop building homes, but during COVID, they kept building homes and they left them sit vacant. Or how many subs do you need? Ricardo, you can do a live stream on your laptop computer with any number of subs, but you need 1,000 subs to do a live stream on your phone on a mobile live. You need 1,000 subs on a mobile live like your phone, and you can do a live stream on your laptop computer with really any number of subs. As far as I know, that's the rules of YouTube. Yes, you can do a laptop live. I've done live streams with one or two. I had 0 subscribers. When I lived in Wisconsin, I did YouTube lives on my laptop. I think I had 0 subscribers at the time. Cypress Lake 55 plus community, our sales guy told he has not sold it in 3 weeks. Yeah, you can try that, Ricardo. You should be able to go live on a laptop. Sue Lane, I've been talking to the realtors, and I'm getting different opinions, or different, I guess, different opinions from different realtors if the real estate market is soft. Some of them say the real estate market is soft. Some of them say it's not soft. But just living in the Villages for 2 years, I see a lot more homes for sale this year than I have in the prior 2 years. And I've only been here 2 years, but my gut feeling is that the real estate market is soft. I talked to the realtors. There's several homes. I did a open home video today. It's going to be released tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern. That home is on the market for over 100 days. So I've been hearing a lot of stories where the homes are on the market for a longer time. The association dues increased a week or so ago. Oh, okay, yes. Yes, Chris, thank you. I do appreciate that. Was that the walk and talk I did on the $1 Million Mile? I did several that kind of revolve around association dues. I had a realtor, the open house video I did today that I will release tomorrow. The realtor told me, don't say HOA, because the Villages is not an HOA, and they're not. But if I call these fees amenity fees on a video, nobody's going to know what I'm talking about. So, but the Villages is not an HOA. They are formed under a different organization called a Community Development District under Florida State Statute 190. And that allows the developer to develop an area of homes, create a district, sell the common infrastructure to the district. The district goes out and issues bonds. They get the money from Wall Street, and then they pay the developer. So it's a different form of organization, but they act like it. Fund fee. You hate the HOA. Well, this is similar to an HOA. You still have a board of supervisors over each residential district. And right now, for the sake of argument, there's 15 residential districts. And they number them, District 1, District 2, District 3, etc., all the way up to District 15. So where Crab Shack is looking at homes, or stayed in homes, I think he stayed in District 15. I believe that like Dabney and Dabney and down in that area, that is District 15. That is like the newest district that the developer formed. June 10th. Wow. Your home is on the market in June 10th. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is different, Ricardo. So some HOAs, really what you need to do when it comes to buying a home in a HOA or a community development district, you really need to look at the balance sheet to see if the HOA is financially solvent. So I'm a finance guy. I don't know if I ever told anybody on my videos, but I worked in accounting and finance all my life. I retired 6 months ago from accounting and finance. But the meat and potatoes of buying into an HOA or a CDD is to make sure that they have adequate funding to support repairing the infrastructure. And if you have an HOA, their responsibility is to maintain the common areas of the community. And if they are not collecting enough monthly HOA or amenity fees to cover maintenance of the common areas, then what they do is at the end of the year they will issue an assessment, like a one-time assessment. And that's what happens a lot, is these HOAs will sell you the home or the condo, and then they sell you on the fact that these monthly HOA fees are really low. They're much lower than the competition. But then when you look at their balance sheet, they don't have enough money in their bank account to keep maintaining the common areas. And then in 4 or 5 years, they will go back to the residents and say, we need to charge you a one-time $10,000 fee so we can repair the roof of the community center or something like that. So the key when you buy into any community, HOA, common areas, without assessing special charges to you. So that's the key. And you can actually go online. Each one of the 15 residential districts here in the Villages has its own balance sheet. They're their own unique entity. They have their own essentially income statement and balance sheet. You can go on the districtgov.org website, and you can look at their financial statements. So if you decide to buy a home in District 6, you can go to the District Gov website. You can look at the financials and the balance sheet for District 6, and you can look and determine if they are financially solvent to keep maintaining the common areas of that district. And not all districts have the same balance sheet. So every district in the Villages has its own balance sheet. Some districts are more financially stronger than others. So that's a little food for thought. If you are a financial person, you can actually look at the financial wherewithal of the district you live in. Getting here, our HOA fee here is close to $1,000, and we're getting $1,000 per year or per month, Sue Lane. All I can say is when I did my research on the Villages, I compared the amenity fee, the maintenance fee, and the fire fee, and I divided it by 12, and I came up with a monthly HOA fee for the Villages, and that was still lower than some of the other communities around here. I was looking at other age-restricted communities near the Villages, and there are several of them really close by, like right across the road from Highway 441 on the east side of the Villages. There's 2 of them. There's one called Stonecrest, and there's one called Spruce Creek. And I looked at their HOA fees, and I compared those HOA fees to the Community Development District here in the Villages. And the Villages' amenity fee, maintenance fee, and fire fees were less than their HOA fees. That was 2 years ago. It might be different now. But the point I'm making is that with the amenity fee, the maintenance fees, and the fire fees, the Villages is still a very good bargain for what you're getting in amenities. It's still reasonably inexpensive. We're about $160 a month with additional a la carte fees for golf. Yes, okay. So there you go, Chris Oxford. So if you take your $168 a month and then add up all of those other nickel and dime fees, what is your average monthly cost to live there? I figured here in the Villages, mine, at least where I'm living, it's The amenity fee, it's probably about $240 a month. Between 230 and 240 a month when you add up the HOA fee, I mean the amenity fee, the maintenance fee, and the fire fee, I think is around $240, $230 a month, which is still reasonable. I had somebody tell me just the other day that they live in a community near here, and their HOA fees were quite a bit higher per month. You're paying $1,000 a month, Sue Lane? Wow. You need to move to the Villages, Sue Lane. Now, it depends on where you live, but I live in the midsection, the northern part of the middle section of the Villages. That's where I live. And my maintenance, annual maintenance is like $250 a year. My amenity fee is, I think, $187 plus 200 plus. Whoa, there you go, Chris Oxford. Chris Oxford, there you're proving my point that there's other communities that are charging a lot more in HOA fees than the Villages. Now, if you buy a designer home in the southern part of the Villages, you might be approaching that $300 a month mark because the maintenance fees in the southern part of the Villages are higher. But I still don't think you'd be getting to the $421 a month. So you got to really watch where you live in the Villages. There are some parts of the Villages you might get near that $421 a month, but you're not going to get near that $1,000 a month that Sue Lane has. And for what you get here in the Villages, for the amenities you get, this is a reasonable place to live. And that's what most people don't understand is the first thing out of their mouth or in the comment section is too expensive. It's too expensive in the Villages, but I would put the cost to live here up against any other HOA or age-restricted community near here, or even in Ocala. I looked at On Top of the World in Ocala. I looked at several other age-restricted communities in Ocala, and their HOA fees at the time were still higher than the Villages. That was 2 years ago. The Villages was the best value. And I still think it is one of the best values in the area. So there you have it. I do appreciate you commenting and joining the live. You pay $1,000 a month in HOA. So my guess, Sue Lane, is that you lived in one of those communities that were underfunded. And was your HOA fee always $1,000, or did it raise? Did it go from like $200 a month up to $1,000 real abruptly one year? Because you might be living in one of those communities that undercharged their residents for many years just to sell them the home to get them into the community. And then they discovered later on they don't have enough money in the bank to maintain the common areas. And then they went back and raised the HOA fee considerably on their residents. Have you ever been charged a one-time assessment fee living in that community, Sue Lane? My guess is that you probably have been, because they're underfunded. It's very common that these associations, HOAs, it's very common. It's over $4,000 a year to play golf. My God. Wow, Sue Lane. You need to get to the Villages, Sue Lane, because you can golf. The only additional cost in the Villages to golf is to buy a trail pass for your golf cart. So the Villages has two different types of golf courses. They have executive golf courses and they have championship golf courses. Executive golf courses, you can golf with no green fees, but you do need to pay an annual fee to drive your golf cart on the golf courses. And I know 2 years ago it was, I think, $10 or $20 a year to drive your golf cart on the golf course. So that is the only additional fee in the Villages you need to pay. is to pay a fee to drive your cart on the golf course. And it's like $20 a year. And then you can golf the executive golf courses for no additional charge. Championship golf courses in the villages, you have to pay to play them. It's like, I don't know, $50 or $80 to play a championship course. Like Arnold Palmer, Nancy Lopez, those golf courses in the villages are championship golf courses, and you need to pay a fee to play them. But the executive golf courses, there's no additional fee. That's all part of your amenity fee. Yeah, they are bleeding you dry, Sue Lane. My God. So that proves a point that the villages is a very good value to, even though they aren't set up the same as an HOA, it's still reasonably priced here. Anyway, what time is it? I think I'm going to end my live. It's close to 8 o'clock. The pools close at dusk. That's the rules in the villages, and nobody knows what time dusk is. So the community watch team will close the pool down. Somebody will come here at dusk, whenever that is. It could be between now and 8:30. And they will come in here and they will say, hey, we're closing the pool. And then you have to get out of the pool. But the times differ. Your HOA was $700 because I lived on the 7th tee golf. My God, Sue Lane. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. So you must live in a very exclusive neighborhood or community. You must be in a very exclusive community, Sue Lane. Even if you lived in a premier home here in the villages, I don't think you're going to pay $700 a month. If he goes up, and if you live along, your HOA is going to be higher. Wow, very interesting. Here the amenity fees are based on a consumer price index. And right now in the villages, there's a big debate. I think last year or 2 years ago, the district lifted the cap on HOA fees. So at one point in time, they had a cap on HOA fees. They could raise HOA fees up until a certain point. And then last year or the year before, they eliminated that cap. Now there is debate going on in the district board meetings. They want to put that cap back in place because the inflation rate has been 8, 9, 10% over the last 3 years. And people are afraid their amenity fees are going to go up 10% every year. My guess is one of the reasons you're having a hard time selling your house, Sue Lane, is because of those HOA fees are so high. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. So, yeah, I would say that the villages does a very good job of maintaining their costs and their budgets. And all of the districts 1 through 15, are very financially strong and solvent. So you don't have to worry about them running out of money and not maintaining the community. So that worry should not be a worry for you. Because I looked at all their financial statements, and every district has very good financial statements. I think Sue should sign up for a lifestyle visit. It's actually pretty inexpensive. It's like $99 a night or $119 a night to stay in a brand new courtyard villa. It's actually a good deal. The fee there is wow, Sue Lane, my God. Anyway, just makes me wonder that I made a good decision living in the villages than somewhere else. But like anything, the amenity fees are going to go up here, but I don't think they're going to go up exorbitantly. And they are talking about putting a cap on the HOA or the amenity fee, so maybe they will someday. Anyway. Oh, I think I'm going to end my live, Ricardo. No worries. I have to get out of the pool because somebody's going to come here and kick me out, the community watch people. So I just want to let everybody know, thanks for subscribing. I'll go live again. I'm going to try to do regular recurring lives, and I won't go live every week from the swimming pool. I just did it tonight to see if anybody would join. Closes at 8. Well, dusk. It closes at dusk. That's the official rules. Anyway, friends, thanks for joining. Thanks for liking my videos. I do have a new video, a new open home video that's located in the villages. That's going to be in the village of Palo Alto. That's in the northern part of the villages. It's going to be a designer home. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom with a den. Bye-bye, Ricardo. Take care. Thanks for joining. I'll go live again next week, most likely. I'll start it early. Maybe I'll go live at 7 o'clock Eastern time so we can talk longer. Take care, everybody. Peace out. How do I even end my life?